stories making headlines today. The death toll from a bandit attack that left 2 local administrators dead in Marsabit County rose to 6 on Friday. 4 other people suffered gunshot wounds as the police promised to deploy the necessary resources to ensure calm returns to the area. Well, an assurance that risks inspiring little confidence given the bloodletting makes a mockery of the strong show of force Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i promised just a week ago. Olive Burrows with the latest developments.
One in a long line of news reports of neighbor killing neighbor in Marsabit, spanning years and thousands of kilometers.
A fresh wave of interclan conflict between communities in Wajir and Marsabit counties. At least 12 people are feared dead, while 3 others are nursing bullet wounds in 2 separate banditry attacks in the county of Marsabit.
11 people were killed this afternoon in Forole area.
How did we lose Bonaya Godana? How did we lose 7 members of parliament? How did we lose Mirugi Karioki, Assistant Minister for Interior at that time? How did we lose bishops? There's a bishop we lost. 2.
We are dying on a daily basis.
Loglogo Chief Abubakar Kongoman and Assistant Chief Ken Omoka, together with 4 others, were on Wednesday killed by bandits in Marsabit's Shur area. 4 others sustained gunshot wounds.
I'm a bishop who is non-partisan, non-tribal, but I'm not safe in Marsabit. Bwana CS, Bwana Mtembai, if you guys delay a little bit, come and bury us with tractors.
I want really to confirm that Marsabit is primarily under bandits. They are in full control. They are more powerful than the police. They have outgunned the police.
They all have militia.
Wednesday's death coming a week after Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i made this pledge.
It is not going to be fun. We will apply maximum force of fire in the best interest of the innocent people in that county who are suffering in the hands of irresponsible, selfish, reckless politicians who are just galvanizing people along ethnic lines.
But while a visible security presence may be welcome, there still exists a mistrust.
It's painful when as leaders we will always come and cry to our security apparatus with no remedy at all.
Please, when we act as we will on Marsabit, nobody should blame the government.
If a move to disarm, or if a move to arrest, or if a move to address this problem is not done equally, there'll be again a feeling among the communities that specific communities have been much more targeted by these security measures than the rest.
The 6 killed were part of a party who had gone after their cattle following a raid carried out by another community. And in an effort to stem the vicious cycle of revenge killings, no one is willing to take responsibility. The political class in Marsabit stands accused of inflaming the conflict, and in February, they received an ultimatum from President Uhuru Kenyatta to find a homegrown solution to the conflict, failure to which the national government would be forced to step in.
There is no part of this country where one group of people speaks about their neighbors the way it happens in Marsabit. It actually reminds you of the situation of Rwanda.
A situation further complicated by the drought that has compromised the food security of 3 million Kenyans.
We cannot understand the problem of Marsabit largely without understanding how climate change is impacting on these communities. Primarily, it's a resource-based conflict, but since devolution was adopted as a form of governance, this resource-based conflict have also developed a very strong political connotation or dimension to it. Again, we are in an electoral year, so there is this feeling that they must appear as if they are defending their own.
And as if that wasn't enough, being a county that borders Ethiopia and is flanked by South Sudan and Somalia to the north, all of which are plagued by instability, the proliferation of small arms presents a real threat.
Nobody has monopoly of illegal arms. We will arm our people and we will recover our animals and we will protect our life. We will recover our animals under all costs.
But given the cultural similarities between the warring communities, there remains optimism that a problem shared is half solved.
These are brothers and sisters who are fighting a war that is not necessarily their own, because the only persons who appear to be gaining political mileage out of it are the leaders. The same level of poverty, the same level of vulnerability, the same level of insecurity, of climate insecurity, food insecurity is being witnessed by Rendiles, Boran, Gabra, Sakuye, El Molo, all of them.
Olive Barrows, NTV.